I got an old 7945 here that I'm going to upgrade you, and I will show you that process. So step one is just determining what the current default load is. So if I find this phone in Call Manager, it's just 7945 right here, I can see that right here under real-time device status, the active load ID is SCCP 45.9-2-3S. So that's what that phone is running. And then also if I go onto the device settings and device defaults, then I want to hit a Control F and do 7945. And this is a skinny phone, so I know that this is the default load right here. Cisco 7945 SCCP. I see that this is the current firmware set to globally be applied to the 7945s. So that's what I want to upgrade right there. So on Cisco's site, and you'll have to have a contract with Cisco to access this, but you can probably do it if you're watching this video. So for this example, I'm going to use 9-4 2S R3-1S, and I'm going to download the IP firmware files only. So IP firmware files only, accept license agreement, and those will download. And there we go. So open up my downloads folder, and I'm going to go ahead and do extract all. And there are the files that I need to upload to Call Manager. So we're just gonna go ahead and copy this file path for use later. And I can close this. So I got the files from Cisco. I extracted the files. Next step is to upload them to the TFTP server. So in my cluster for my lab, I have a publisher and a subscriber, and they are both running the TFTP service. It might be different for yours, so you're going to want to upload these to each one of your TFTP servers. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to Call Manager. I'm going to go to Navigation, Cisco Unified OS Administration, and log in. And once I'm logged in, I will go to Software Upgrades, TFTP File Management, Upload File, and choose File. This is where I want to paste in that folder path for those extracted files. And one by one, I'm just going to start uploading these. And I'm going to use a / for the directory to put it in the root. Successful. Do a third, and I'll pause it. I'm just going to run through all of these. You don't need to watch. So those all worked. So I'm going to move over to my subscriber and follow the exact same process. So just, that's the wrong IP. But you don't need to watch that either. Just remember, you go to OS Administration, up here, the navigation, log in, then go to Software Upgrades, TFTP File Management, upload files, choose the same files, and upload them to the root directory. So that's that process. I already did it. You don't need to watch that again. So we are done with step 3. All the files are loaded. So now we need to go to up in the corner, navigation again, Cisco, Unified Service Ability. And I'll log in, and then I'm going to go to Tools, Control Center Feature Services. And I'm going to start on the Call Manager Publisher first. Go. Wait for the services to load. And then down here under CM Services, there's Cisco TFTP, and I'm going to restart this. This is one of those things that's probably okay to do during production, but I usually don't. I usually wait until after hours because I don't like to get all those calls and be explaining to myself why the phones went down. Not a good position to be in. So I did the first one, then I clicked the subscriber and clicked go, and now I'm going to select TFTP again and restart again. And that has restarted, so we should now be good to start applying these new files. So if I go back to navigation, Cisco Unified CM Administration, and click go, let's say, for whatever reason, I wanted to only apply this to one phone. You wanted to test first. That's probably not a bad plan. I'm going to go back to this phone right here. This is the same one we were working with earlier. And I'm going to press Control F again. And I'm going to look for phone load. And it's phone load name. It's not too far down the page. And this is where we want to paste in that file name that we extracted earlier. Let me pull that up. And ours is a skinny phone. But you can see the one that you want will either say SIP or SCCP. The other ones, you can ignore these ones. This is the one you want right here. It starts with SCCP 45 minutes, got the name that we want. So I'm going to select just that, not the dot modes, and then I'm going to close that, and I'm going to paste it into the phone load name field. And then I'm going to click save. And nothing's going to happen. My phone is still just sitting here, so you could go that far with somebody's phone if you wanted to. You're not worried about them all of a sudden seeing their phone cycle. And now I'm going to go ahead and click apply config. And it's going to start resetting. And what I want to see is the white screen that says upgrading. And it took a second, but I can see that it is downloading the files. And so that is a good sign. This will take a couple cycles. It's going to download all the files. Then it's going to come up. Then it's going to go back and down again. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this video on pause. So the phone came back up, and I refreshed the screen, and as you can see, the active load ID is the new version. So we know that it worked. So I'm going to actually just go ahead and downgrade it again and then show you the global option. So I'm going to save and apply config and pause it again. And the phone is back up, and it is on 9-2-3S again. So now I will show you the global option. So once again, going to the device settings, device defaults, Control F, 7945 or whatever your model is, and then the file name, copy that one. It starts with SCCP or SIP, and paste it into there, and save, and nothing is going to happen. So you're not gonna bring down the phones or anything like that. But now the next time that anything gets done to them, like somebody clicks apply config or they unplug it or plug it in, that's when it is going to happen. So there's nothing in the phone load. That's blank. But you can see I press apply config, and this is resetting. And I should see that starting to download again in just a second here. Hey, yep, there I go. I see it is starting to upgrade. And I see it's now getting that file. It's on the file and is downloading, so I'll let that run again. So you don't need to apply config one by one. I mean, you could go into the device pools if you wanted. So I could go to System, Device Pool, and apply config there. Just want to be real careful, you know, what members are a part of that device pool. Or you could just go to device phone and go down to like device type, and then choose whatever model it is. And you could select all and do apply config. You could do, then you could do like 250 at a time, as many as, or as few as you want. There's probably a couple other ways to do it too. So the phone has once again upgraded to the new version. So that is it. That is how you upgrade Cisco phone in Call Manager. I hope this video has been helpful. If you liked it, please like, please subscribe. Let me know if there's something else you'd like to learn about in regards to Cisco, and have a great day.